Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Creating a Cabochon. In this episode, we're going to be working on this beautiful agate from Burro Creek that I already cut. Oh man, I'm excited about this one. We're going to make this a short video, hopefully. As you can see, I've already had my daubing stick on here, and we're ready to roll out with this thing. I wound up shaping this rock on the tile saw as much as I could, so that's going to save a lot of time and effort. But as you can tell, I wound up drawing some black line around here to get a perfect circle, so that's what we're aiming for. This is going to be a fun project, I think. It's kind of rough over here. I'm kind of worried about this pitting here, too. That might go pretty deep. Oh, boy. Hopefully not, but if it does, it is what it is. We'll just have to try and do our best with what we have. Sometimes this agate can be pretty brittle, too. Have to worry about some cracking, but hopefully not in this case. All right, let's get started, shall we? I've got here my 80 grit diamond disc. I've got a full reservoir of water, and we're ready to roll. Oh. And I also got my safety goggles, as well as some gloves to use for this project. Make sure you're working in a properly ventilated area, because that's always important. You don't want to be breathing any of that rock dust. All right, I've got my water coming out. We got the thing on. It's looking pretty good right now. For this particular stone, since it's a nice, beautiful round shape, we're going to knock off these edges first. We're just going to keep rotating it around just like so. So we'll just keep rocking it around in this direction just like a clock. You can go the other direction if you want to. It really doesn't matter, but just make sure it keeps at that angle. Just back and forth all around just like so. There we go. This is definitely a pretty hard agate, so this is going to take a while. Another tip is you can always angle it and kind of use your finger to hold it. And just rotate it with your fingers just like so, just like a wheel. All right, this is starting to come along pretty well. You can tell we've got a total flat surface here still. That is not going away, my friends. That is not good. But we're going to have to live with that. It's got some beautiful greens in it, too. Just look at that. Looks like a little bit of a blue right there. Well, that's pretty cool. So I want to get rid of this line that I've got going through here. It's kind of tamed out on this side. We'll focus a little bit more on that. I always want to get my perimeter looking really sharp before I move on to getting the rest of this domed out, so we'll worry about that later. This is looking pretty good so far. And again, just make sure it continues to roll back and forth. Looks good. We got rid of most of the sharp edges on that. I can feel a little bit more right there. Maybe a little bit right there. Yeah, that'll do it. And for this next step, we're going to keep rocking it back and forth in all kinds of directions. It's not going to be like a normal cabochon where you get to rock it to the side for a little bit, then to the back and forth, and then trim off the edges. This is round, so we're going to be rocking it all around like a crazy person. All right, that dome is looking pretty nice right now. But, oh boy, where was it? I just saw it a second ago. It's being stubborn. Aha! There it is. Look at that, guys. That is not good. There is no way we're getting rid of that. And that's going to be a permanent part. That is some pretty deep pitting right there that started to uncover itself as we grind it down. It's unfortunate. But overall, I think this thing is going to be one happy little agate. This is beautiful. Oh, just look at that. That green is so neat in there. All right, and the nice thing about these daubing sticks is they usually pop off pretty easy. Oh, just like that. Boy, I tell you, it doesn't get any better than that. I used to use epoxy and stuff, and boy, that stuff was a pain. It took forever. I don't even need to grind this off. This is... doesn't get much better than this, guys. So what I'm going to do now is just take these little sharp edges and deburr those off. This actually has a really nice feel to it. Nice and round. Oh boy, yeah, that is plenty of water. Set this on to about number 3. And just very gently, we're not going to use much pressure at all. We're just going to let it glide across here. And make sure you keep it moving like that. And now you can see we got a nice beveled edge there. This is exactly what we're looking for. Ooh, got a little bit of a chip out right there, though. That's... maybe I can try and... I don't know. That's going to lose its roundness, though, if we try and remove that. I'm going to try and get rid of a little bit of that, though. Alright, and there's that part. I don't want to get too crazy with that because, oh boy, that is a really deep pit. That's unfortunate. Yeah. What a beauty. I just love these Burro Creek agates. They're so much fun to work with. Sometimes they do contain a lot of pits in them and other unfortunate obscurities, but I think this one's going to be pretty cool, assuming it makes it through the final polish stage. So I won't be running through all the steps in this. I'm going to call this a finished project because I'm going to be throwing this into a tumbler where it's going to be tumbled with a bunch of other cabochons that I've been making in one big batch. It's going to be a lot of fun, but I've got my work cut out for me. If you're interested in watching how I go about polishing other agates and cabochons, going through all the various steps, I'll put a link in the description below for a few of the videos I've done in the past. I have quite a number of lapidary videos as well as pottery. Well, my friends, I really hope you enjoyed learning how to create a round cabochon. It's always a lot of fun working with those ones. I don't get to work with the round ones too often. It's usually those oval shaped ones, but the round ones, they can be really beautiful, can't they? All right, my friends, thanks so much for watching. Till next time.